Doug Armstrong is stepping down as the general manager of the Canadian men's national team for the Olympics and the World Championships. Pierre Lebrun put out an article, and Doug's sort of response is, it's time for a change. I've enjoyed every aspect of it. Obviously, you wish you could go out on top, but it would be selfish to want to do it again. Such a great experience. And I think more people should get the chance to enjoy it. And, he was a part of Steve Yzerman's management staff for the Olympic champs in 2010 and 2014. He's been doing a lot of Hockey Canada stuff. But Doug is also up there in age, and perhaps he just wants to focus on being an NHL guy. And, ultimately did a pretty damn good job doing it, right? There are things you could question.
Oh, just check out his fingers.
What do you mean?
Well, he's got a ring.
That's right. I think in terms of international play, though, is what I mean. I'm not talking about the Blues.
Yeah, no. My bad.
That's been less good.
Yeah. Well, check out his neck. No gold medal, unfortunately.
Well,
the management actually doesn't get gold medals.
That's right.
Oh. Well, then, damn it. Yeah. What was he even in it for?
Yeah.
If you don't get a medal, what's even the point?
Was he running it last time around too?
I believe he was a part of the Yzerman staff, but no. And remember, the last international they did was 2016.
Oh, yeah, because I guess 2022
yeah.
he wouldn't have been involved.
Yeah.
There's no NHLers.
Yeah, so Yzerman ran it for 2010 and 2014, I think, and then he was part of that staff. But yeah, so Doug Armstrong.
It's really one and done.
It kind of is.
Well, I guess four nations, and then Olympics. Yeah.
But Four Nations is basically a one and done, right?
Right, so it's kind of like a 2-year, hey, I did this and then now I'm done.
Right.
That's a quick burn, Dougie.
I mean, there's a lot of minds out there, man. There's
Yeah.
a lot of minds. And like, there isn't anyone who is like generally like uniformly regarded as the best one.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. Get some other minds in there. Sure.
I have a question.
Oh,
You are now Scott Salmon, or whoever's in charge of this. Who are you naming the next general manager of Team Canada?
A very good question.
Do you have
Julian BriseBois?
Do you have the staff of who was on that? I know Dubas was there.
Yeah,
guys. I can pull it up if you want.
Team Canada gold medal. Or see, Team Canada did not win the gold medal. Staff.
Oh no,
GM. All right, so we've got
muscle memory.
There you go. I got
Doug Armstrong. We got Ryan Getzlaff, who hates Toronto. Scott Salmon. I know it's Salmon. Catherine Henderson, Pat McLaughlin. These are all the high-end executive
Doug
people.
Armstrong, Julian BriseBois, Jim Nill, Don Sweeney, Kyle Dubas.
Oh, Jim Nill's a pretty good name.
Of those guys, are you bringing in somebody else, or are you going with one of those?
I think you go with one of those.
Yeah.
BriseBois, Nill, Sweeney, Dubas.
It has to be BriseBois.
You do bring in someone else.
Yes,
but like
to fill in that spot.
Yeah, to fill in a spot. But yeah, to me, it's either BriseBois or Nill, and Dubas's time will come.
You got to have
Or Sweeney.
You got to have BriseBois in there because he's got the most cups and the most success.
Who's your pick?
BriseBois.
Oh, that's your number one? That's your
absolutely.
one? Okay.
Yeah.
Correct
Nill
answer.
would be number 2.
No, the correct answer is Jim Nill. He's older.
Yeah.
And I think you need.
You know I'm right.
Yeah.
It's hockey.
It's right. You're right, but I hate it. I think the guy that should move into AGM is Kent Hughes.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's the next
Is he
guy.
Canadian or American?
Montreal. Jeff Gorton is American.
It'll probably
that's
be Dubas goes to assistant GM, and then Kent Hughes goes to director of player personnel, where Dubas was.
That makes sense.
So
yeah.
That's a good call. Kent Hughes would be awesome.
I think so too.
He's such a brilliant mind.
Yeah, and I think there's like obviously there's a lot of great young players in Montreal that Kent Hughes could probably directly speak to for the national teams for the next 10 years, right? Whether they be Team USA guys, how do we counter them, versus Team Canada guys, should we pick them? What
does Arbor Jackey's passport say?
Ontario.
I think that says Ontario.
Yeah.
And then, who's the guy that Jacob Fowler? Is he Canadian?
No, he's the USA program.
We need a goalie, damn it.
no.
There are some coming.
Okay.
There are some coming.
Are they going to be here in 4 years, Stephen?
Probably not.
I got to say.
Ravensbergen is one. There was another, I forget his name. There are some.
Even if they were here in 4 years, Hockey Canada would be like, nah, but are you over 25? No, sorry. Can't
What
put
about Jordan Binnington again?
Oh,
hell yeah. Go for it. He won a cup yonks ago. Let's go with him.
honestly, I got to give Doug Armstrong credit. I was patently against him in both tournaments with the Binnington pick. And as soon as he picked Binnington, and I'm like, I'm riding with Binnington, but I do not believe this. And he was right both times.
He was not a
very
reason
good.
Canada lost.
No.
Right.
No. Right. Not at all.
Unpopular opinion, perhaps, with Dubas.
You don't have any of those.
I think he's too valuable as a capo.
Dubas?
Yeah, let's look at this
Like mafia?
in mob terms.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Go.
Capos are the one out in the streets doing all the work. They're getting all the pickups. They're cracking heads.
Hey.
And then you got Tony. You know, you need a decision you made, you go to him. But you go to him. He's not out in the streets cracking heads, or at least he's not supposed to be. You know, this thing of us.
He's arm's length now.
Yeah, like Dubas as an AGM, and I said this when he was GM, unfortunately. There is a world where he would have been AGM in Toronto longer, and he probably would have been better for it. Right? But
We should have let him go to Colorado and find out.
well, he wouldn't still be there.
No, I know.
I don't think he would still be there.
No, I don't think he would either.
Hockey Canada is obviously another level. It's all the GMs there are the best of the best or whatever. I think he's going to be an AGM there for a long time.
Yeah, because he's a young guy. I mean,
Yeah.
I think even Kent Hughes is 56. Like Dubas has got like 15 years
Dubas
before he
is
hits
like
that. Was he 39?
43?
Oh, is he?
Like,
Is he even that? Kyle Dubas. I'm looking
Maybe.
this up. No, he's 40.
he's 40 years old.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Doesn't that make you ask yourself what you've
Still?
done with your life?
I'm a piece of shit.
Dubas is 40?
He's 40.
I thought he was older than that.
Wow.
He's been the Leafs hired
He's a
him when
man.
He was like
He's
28.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
No, he's too valuable as a capo. He's got too much energy.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I like that. I don't think I know this is how Hockey Canada works because that's how Dave Cameron got selected as the head coach of the World Junior team. But it should not be based on your fucking age. All right.
And
Jim
it's
Nill's
your
got to
turn.
win a cup first. I hope Dallas does. I'm not saying I'm against Dallas or whatever. Dallas is at risk here of going down as like the San Jose Sharks of this generation. They've already been to the finals. They haven't won. They have a dominant team. You can't be this decade's Sharks. They got to get across that line. And until they do, Julian BriseBois needs to be the favorite.
But
three finals in a row.
Oh yeah, totally. But like with the Stars, like all their guys are like in their prime, basically, or like entering prime. They're gonna be fine. This window's wide open. It's
You would have said
drafted.
the same about Marlowe, Thornton, Brent Burns, Vlasic.
Yeah.
Who else am I missing here? Like that was a crazy Dan Boyle. What a crazy fucking
Pavelski.
score. Nabokov. Like that was crazy.
Oh yeah, I can't believe they never really did anything. They did go to the final in 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my point. That's my thing, right?
it's a hard league.
With James Reimer.
Yeah, indeed, and Roman Polak.
So that'll be an interesting one, and I'm sure that they'll take their time figuring out the succession plan there. But they got to make a decision within the next, I would say, 12 months because the World Cup is 2 years away, less than. So you're going to need to know, and you might even need to know by September of next year or this coming, September, because you're going to need to start tracking players and having meetings about who do we like?
Yeah.
Who's good?
I think Stan Bowman should be involved.
Kiss my ass. Do you actually think that? Oh, thank God.
I think there's several hockey reporters that would agree with you that have direct lines to
We
Stan.
should do Stan Bowman, Ken Holland.
Oh God.
Who else? Mark Bergevin.
Oh,
That's my
man.
trio.
You know what?
Of
Why? And you know what, Jesse? Why not bring in Rob Blake and Luke Robitaille?
Oh no, that's too far.
No, that'd be great.
That's
Go there.
too far.
That'd be great. Hey, Stan, who do you want us to have as the goalies? And he names three guys, and you cross all three off the list. Hey, Mark, who's going to score goals for us? And he says three guys, and you scratch all those off the list.
Joel Edmondson would be on that team.
Hey, Ken, who's going to play D for us? And you scratch all those off the list.
Edmondson.
All right. Great. Thanks, boys.
Adam,
Appreciate
if
it.
Mark Bergevin was named GM of Team Canada, would you root for America?
No. I'm a Canadian. I will always root for Canada, but I would suggest heavily that USA was going to win. That's what I would say.
Oh, yeah.
I have to root for Canada. I know I got the American heritage thing, but I grew up here. But Jesus, that would be pain. Can you imagine?
I'd cheer for Canada, but I'd listen to ABBA.
Yeah, maybe cheer for Team Sweden or something like that. You know what I mean? Hey, did you like the thing you just watched?
Was it hilarious?
Was it informative?
Was it me losing my mind?
Possibly. Potentially. Most of the time it is. Hey, listen, if you like what SDPN has to offer, you should check out more of our videos and subscribe to our channel by clicking subscribe, or Steve will find you.